guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 8:34 p.m.
So guys, I took Max out for a walk this afternoon and I managed to walk all the way around the field and let Max off. That is the dogs barking downstairs. Stop. Cool. So I managed to take Max for a long walk around the Rochester Riverside field, and I noticed that someone's put a silver dog bowl out for the dogs with a bit of water in it, so that's nice. Max wasn't thirsty though, he didn't drink out of the bowl. No, because I have plenty of water in my flat. I always make sure the cats and the dog have got water, because dogs and cats can get dehydrated as well as humans. So yeah, I took Max out for a walk this afternoon. I haven't been feeling at all well, as in the fact that I'm a woman and I suffer from period pains. I have a period every month at the moment. Sometimes they're irregular because I'm leading up to the menopause. So I get period pains and heavy periods which are painful. And I was watching the news earlier on today in the evening around 6, 6:30 Meridian, and Spain, I think, is about to introduce a law which allows women to have days off for period troubles. And it's a long time being recognised that women do suffer with periods, painful periods and heavy bleeding. I'm going to the hospital soon to get checked out because I'm having heavy periods and painful periods. I've had them since I was 14. A young teenage girl, I've had periods, and obviously they're to do with like babies, etc. And I've had 4 children, and with each child my periods got more painful and more heavy, and I've had 4, 3 boys, 1 girl. So I'm glad, you know, that it's being recognised that women do not only suffer with menopausal problems, they suffer with painful periods and heavy bleeding, and it makes you feel awful. And for a long time people have been embarrassed to bring these things out in the open, and now at last it's getting recognised that, you know, for my period started 3 days ago, 2.5, 3 days ago, and I've been in immense pain, and I walked over the Strood Bridge into Strood to get my repeat prescription, and I was in agony. And I will say there's a lack of toilets in Strood. There's toilets in Rochester High Street, but in Strood the only toilet that I know that's public is the one in Morrison's, you know, and a lot of people suffer from bladder problems, etc. And there is a lack of public conveniences in Strood. And I was worried myself when I went there that I might need the toilet. Where's the nearest toilet? I think there's one at the Rochester Cathedral, the Rochester Castle grounds, and that's walking up some stairs. So I was watching the news, and Spain is recognising that women suffer from periods and period pain, and they need like some paid leave from work, which is good. Let's hope the UK does something similar. And then I came back. I was at home. I've watched the news. I've watched the telly, and there was a hell of a lot of noise going on upstairs. Upstairs, came home, parked opposite, right opposite, and there's just noise ever since. Like banging noise, like someone's doing that somewhere. Just really loud noises. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know who's doing it. And I'm you know, period pains for any woman that suffers from them make you feel awful. You just want to snuggle up on the sofa and snuggle up with a hot water bottle. And, you know, it makes you irritable. You get headaches, sore breasts, and everything else. And there's this bang, 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 bang coming from somewhere, and I don't know, and every time it's just aggravating my head and annoying me it was. But I tried to ignore it, and I went out just after 7 p.m. to take Max out for a walk again, and I had the fright of my life. Oh my God. So I took Max out for a walk onto the Rochester Riverside field just after 7 p.m. in the pitch black. I walked around the Rochester Riverside, walked past several people walking dogs, walking on their own, and there was a couple walking towards me. And as I walked onto the field, the guy with the pug dogs opposite with his bobble hat walked to the side, and I was walking up towards where the boats dock, and as I turned the corner of the Rochester Riverside, there was these two yellow eyes staring at me, bright fluorescent yellow eyes, and I thought, what the fuck is that? It looked like some sort of demon dog. And I didn't see anybody near it. I didn't see a lead or anything near it. So I don't know if it was a fox or a wild dog. But there was this two yellow fluorescent eyes staring at me. And I turned round and I slowly walked back home. It was like staring into demon's eyes. They were bright yellow, and it was just sat there. So it was some sort of like, it must have been a fox, just sat there staring at me and Max, and I just slowly turned round and I walked back. I don't know what it was, and I wasn't going to find out. I didn't ring anybody, I didn't run, I just walked slowly. And I came back indoors a bit like, what the fuck was that staring at me? And I just stayed in the flat for a bit, and I thought, right, I need to get some Lemsips because I've got a thunderous headache and a sore throat. So I went out to the co-op just now to get some Lemsips, and I didn't ring my mum, but she's left me a message, so let's hear my mum Jennifer's message on the phone. I don't know what that was. Was it a sign? It just scared the shit out of me. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 8:43 p.m.
Right, guys, I'm just playing Scrabble Go, and I'm just listening to my mum's answer phone message at the same time.
Call. I hope you've had a good day, and I'll be ringing you again tomorrow. Other than that, you know, not a lot has happened. I've just, you know, every now and again fallen asleep, as you do at my age. And other than that, I've cooked my dinner, and I'm tossing about as usual. But other than that, I haven't done much at all, but I've been indoors as usual all day long. And I hope to speak to you tomorrow. Okay, let's just good night. God bless. I'm thinking of you, and I have forgotten you. I hope I haven't rung too late, but too late in the evening. Because sometimes I ring a bit late. I wake up a bit late. My flat falls asleep in me on the city. But I'm trying to make sure I'm awake so I can ring you at the right time. So I hope it isn't too late to have rung you in the evening. Okay then, Janessa. Good night. God bless. Thinking of you, and I'll phone you tomorrow. Bye. Press 2 to repeat. 3 to delete. 5. Message deleted.
Right guys, my mum hasn't phoned too late. I'm still here. I've just come back from the shop, the local co-op at the Rochester Riverside near the railway station, near Rochester Railway Station. I've just come back from the co-op, back to my flat, and I've just got some ginger nuts to go with my cup of tea. That's what I went out for, some biscuits to go with my coffee. What a strange day it's been today. It really has been strange. So guys, my mum said that she hoped she hadn't rung too late. It's like I was staring face to face with a demon dog on that field. Locked eyes with a demon dog. Scared the shit out of me. There's a hell of a lot of noise going upstairs for a weekday. I mean, it's 9:15 now, and it sounds like kids running across the ceiling and banging midweek. I'm just ignoring it. I mean, it's attention seeking, isn't it? When it sounds like, do you know, it sounded like they were thumping the floor with like utensils, deliberately just banging and making a noise. It sounded awful. Midweek, when kids have got to get up and go to school the next morning, it's terrible. It's really terrible. Sounds to me like someone's got no control whatsoever. It's awful. Well, this is what I went out for. Lemsip Max Cold and Flu, which is £5 a box in the co-op. Because I'm trying to order some things online and they don't have Lemsips. So when I found out that the online delivery didn't have any Lemsips, I went out to the co-op and I got them, and they're £5 a box. But I think that's 10 sachets. 10 sachets. See, she hopes she hasn't rung too late, and upstairs have been making a racket again. It's absolutely stupid. I got some caramel cake bars as well. I mean, some people really need to grow up. Munch Bunch Double Up Fromage Frais. It is a school day tomorrow, I believe, isn't it? I mean, it's not only I could be resting. My mum said, you see, it's a joke, you see. My mum said she's been spending most of the time asleep. And they're making a racket upstairs above my flat, not my mother's. And if I wanted to sleep, I couldn't sleep because they're making so much noise. Ha, 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 very funny. At her age, she's 76 and I'm 54. Whether they're in it together, mucking about, I don't know. But, I wish people would just leave me alone. Because I'm not interested in any of them that are doing this. You might as well just talk to yourselves, because I'm not interested in anybody mucking around like that. It's really childish. Grow up. I just block them out. I mean, I put the telly on. I put the cold fan on because I get hot. during the night. I can't hear what they're doing, and I don't care what they're doing. They're making a racket and they're going to keep themselves awake. And they're stupid because I don't take any notice of it. Because sometimes I don't. Last night I never went to bed hardly at all because I suffer from hot sweats during the night. You know, hot sweats and flushes. So they're wasting their time. And like I said, it's a school day tomorrow. I hope they don't fall asleep at their desk. See you later.